interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Today is going to be the top 10 Funko Pop picks of May. But before we get into this, don't forget, subscribe. Look, I'd go through that whole spiel. I'd tell you to make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I would tell you to make sure that you had the notifications turned on. But hey, look, we know that you're not going to do that, right? I mean, look, just by analytics tells me that that's not going to happen. So before we get into this, hey, how about do this? Just hit that thumbs up down there. It should be right over here somewhere. Hit the thumbs up real quick, and hey, look, don't do the rest of it, because when you don't come back and watch any more of my videos, it's only going to hurt me in the long run. So hey, look, just hit the thumbs up real quick. So coming in at top 10, we're going to get right into the list. Coming in at top 10 is going to be, and this one's going to be one of them that I'm probably not going to be able to say. This one's going to be a rather difficult one for me to say, but I'm going to attempt it anyway, speech impediment at all. Coming in at number 10 is going to be the Torpedo man, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. So that's going to be number 10. Now, this is a really strong ad icon. It's probably one of the strongest ad icons I have seen in a really long time. I mean, this guy comes right off the bottle of hot sauce. I mean, his picture's right on the front. I mean, so this one is probably the strongest ad icon I've seen of, let's say, 2021. I'd say that this is probably the strongest one. Coming in at number 8. Number 8 is going to be the Black Light Hulk. Now, this was a Funko Shop exclusive. This was one of them that you had to go into the Funko Shop and one of their random drops, and then hope that you somehow found it in the mix of their random drops on the random day, at the random hour, at the random place, that none of us really know how that comes about, or how they decide when they're going to do these drops. We thought that we had it figured out for a while, but then the Funko Shop had to change it. So about the time that we thought we had figured out how they were going to drop these things, midstream they decided that that's not how they were dropping them. So none of us truly know how they are dropping them, but we do know that they are pandering to the bots. I can prove that they're pandering to the bots, because when you go to their site, right, and you refresh trying to get the daily exclusive, it doesn't show up. You have to physically type the name in order for that pop to show up. Now, there's no way for any of us to know out of the 15 that they have displayed which one of these guys is going to be the one that drops that day. But if I had bot software, I could just put in the names of all 15 exclusives that they showed us in the last 6 months that may or may not drop, and then my bot will pick it up. That is pandering to the bots. But moving on past that, number 8 is going to be, this is a really cool one. I like that this is number 8. Number 8 is going to be Marvin the Martian. Now, Marvin the Martian is from Space Jam. This pop is pretty fire. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. This pop is pretty fire. Now, I'm not just going with any Marvin the Martian. I'm going to go with the Funko Shop exclusive. I believe this guy comes with a t-shirt. And in the t-shirt, you know, it's the same as most of their t-shirts. Now, recently I said that I really didn't care for their t-shirts a whole lot. I put one of them on. I wore it for a day. I might have to recant that statement and say that their t-shirts aren't horrible. Now, they're not the best in the world, but they're definitely not a Walmart t-shirt. This guy is coming with a metallic finish, Target exclusive only. Make sure you check that one out. Coming in at number 7 on this list is going to be a lot of Black Light Pops, and I mean a lot of Black Light Pops. It seems like Funko here in the last few weeks, even month, maybe even 2 months, have just released a ridiculous amount of black lights. I'm going to go ahead and call it and say that the black lights are going to come into the next Venom series. This is the next Venom line. We are seeing it unfold before our eyes, and we know how Funko likes to run things into the ground, like the Chrome line, the Venom line. Now I think we're going to see that with the black light line, but I'm still really into the black light line. So coming in at number 7 is going to be the Queen of Hearts. This is a Funko Shop exclusive. Now, this goes to what I was saying just a second ago. It's going to be on a random shot drop. We don't know if it's going to drop on what day and how it's going to drop and when it's going to drop, or none of that stuff. It's typically Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 12 p.m. Standard Eastern Time. You do the math and figure out what time that is your time, but that's normally when they drop. Coming in at number 5 is going to be number 5. I already said number. Coming in at number 6 is going to be Alice. I was trying to skip a step or two there. So coming in at number 6 is going to be Alice. Now this is also a black light pop that is also a Funko Shop exclusive, which means it's going to be what? Super hard to get your hands on because we don't really know when it's going to drop. Now these are also dropping with posters and shirts and just all kinds of black light stuff. I really want the posters, but we're not talking about posters right now, are we? Coming in at number 5 is going to be all, listen to me, it's going to be all of the 7-Eleven Slurp Funko Pops. And I say Slurp because I want to say that these are the Slurpee cups. Now these are all these glitter series are a 7-Eleven exclusive. I wish that I had a 7-Eleven that was close enough to me that I could get to it and get these guys ordered, but I don't. So I'm going to have to rely on somebody here. And do me a favor. Throw me a comment down right now and tell me which one of these 4 is your favorite. I really like the red, yellow, and white one. That's my favorite one, but I want to know what's your favorite. So throw a comment down below and let me know which one of these guys is your favorite. I had to put all of these guys in at number 5 because I think that they're kind of all of the exact same pop, with the exception of the color, right? I mean, that is the real exception in here. Coming in at number 4 is going to be another one of these black light pops. Now remember what I said just a second ago. There is a lot of black light pops on this list. Gonna be Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. Now, out of the group of black light pops, I believe that these make the most sense. I believe that these are the ones that should have been in a black light series. So I'm going to move past that, but that is also a Funko Shop exclusive. It's one of them that I'm going to say, just like I did with the rest of them, it's going to be really hard to get your hands on. Coming in at number 4, coming in, I said number 4. Look, I just keep repeating the numbers. We'll be here all day. coming in at number 3. Number 3 is going to be the Mad Hatter. This one to me is the strongest one out of the group. That's why he's coming in at number 3. This is also a Funko Shop exclusive. It's one of them that I'm going to say again, it's going to be really hard to get your hands on because of the way they're coming out on the Funko Shop. I wish that they would give us a warning. Funko, if you're listening to me now, how about start throwing us that email again and telling us what the exclusives are? I doubt very seriously that you're listening, but maybe one day you'll start listening to us as collectors. And that seems like something that's going on with Funko more and more lately, is that they just are not listening to their collectors, and if they are, they're not listening to the right ones for sure. Coming in at number 2 is one of them that I want this guy, is going to be Porky Pig. Now this is another one from Space Jams, like Marvin the Martian earlier. This is another one from Space Jams. This is going to be another Funko Shop exclusive. Funko, start sending us that email again, please. This is another one that's going to be a Funko Shop exclusive. I think that this one's going to be one of them that sells out really fast. Keep your eyes out on this guy. And coming in at number 1, you all know that I'm a little biased when it comes to my number 1 slot, is going to be Deadpool Black Light Pop, a Target exclusive. This pop is fire. Now this pop will be releasing on 5/2 at Target. So if you're there next month on the 2nd, which is a Sunday, you will pick this guy up. And I'm going to tell you in advance, make sure you're there at about 7:30, because if you wait until they open and then try and get there late, you are most likely going to miss this guy. But this one is going to be my number 1 top pick. Before we get out of here, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly appreciate you watching. Don't forget to smash that like button real quick. Until next time, have a good one. today is going to be, so today is going to be the top 10 Funko Pop picks of, God, it would have helped if I would have remembered what month it is next month. Today is going to be the top 10 Funko picks of 2021. So today is going to be the top 10 Funko Pop picks.